All right, our next assignment using tables is going to be a September calendar. So the first thing we're going to do is open Word, and we're not going to change the margins this time. If you want to change the font, you may. You don't have to, but you may change it. I might change mine to Arial Black. All right, so then the first thing that we're going to do is type your first and last name. Of course, remember that you need to capitalize the first letter of each name. Second, we're going to hit Enter. And then we're going to go up to your insert table. You're an old pro at that by now. Insert table. And we want a table that is 7 by 8. So we're going to go over 7, down 8, and click. All right. Now, in order to see the whole thing, we want to zoom a little bit. Remember, we want to make the table as large as we can while still fitting it on one page. We're going to drag our resize box and let go. All right. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to select every cell in this top row, every box. So I'm going to click and hold and go across, and notice that the blue line at the top says that those are all selected, that I'm about to change those. Now, once you've manipulated inside your table, you get this little tab up here that says Table Tools. There's two choices, Design or Layout. We're going to click on Layout. And then with all of these cells selected, still with that blue thing on the top, that just means that they're selected and I'm about to change those. We're going to go up here to merge those cells. Click on that, and you'll notice that it made one big cell out of that. Okay? All right, so now I have clicked in that merged cell. My cursor is over here. I want to change this a little bit, so go back to Home, and I like that it's Arial Black. You could make it a different font if you wanted. Let's make the size 48. Let's also click on Bold, and then let's center it. And you remember from our name card that this is put everything on the left. This one is center. And my cursor goes over there. All right, so since we're doing a September calendar, we're going to type in September. You always capitalize the months, by the way. All right. Now, next, we need all the days of the week. Okay, so let's go with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All right, that's all that's going in those boxes. And you remember from our homework sheet, we don't want to waste space. So if you go down right on that line that goes right and left, your cursor will change to a right and left little line. Click and hold, and it kind of turns into a dotted line. And then scoot it up. There, that way we're not wasting space there with a really big row. All right, next we want to put in the dates. And I looked it up. Saturday was the first Saturday was September 1st. So we're going to type a 1 and then go to the next day, 2, and just fill in all the rest of these dates for all of September. Whoops. Got to kind of keep paying attention so you don't skip one of those. 16 would be over there. I'm trying to go too fast and I keep making mistakes. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And I looked it up. There are 30 days in September. So we won't have a 31. Okay? Now, this is your choice. The same way we merged these cells to have a big old block for September, you could merge the rest of these leftover boxes down here. Okay? If you don't want to, you don't have to. How you would do it is you would not get this one because we need that one to stay a box. But you would just click and hold in this one, and go over, and it's going to show you which ones you have. Then you click on Layout, Merge Cells. Okay? By the way, if you merge them and then you decide, you know what, I kind of would rather have the cells, you just split them. And how many columns? Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6. I would want 6 columns there. Boom. It kind of moved them all over a little bit. See how they're not exactly lined up? So a little bit of the formatting might not come back exactly the same. So you know what? Just so it looks better, I'm going to go back and merge them. But that's how you do that. Okay, all right, now, I know that on Monday, September 3rd, it was Labor Day. So we're going to click at the end of the 3, not before the 3, but at the end of the 3. Hit Enter, and we need to capitalize it because it was a holiday. Capital L, Labor Day. And I'm going to hit Enter one more time, and let's see if we can stick in a work-related clip art. It's going to have to be really small because Labor Day is, that's what labor means, is work. And maybe this mechanic. Okay, now it did change how wide my Monday was, so let's go back, just like you did on your homework sheet. We'll make that really small. Okay, maybe we're going to need to make our font size, our text size, that's 11. Let's make our, because I'm putting text in with that box, let's make our text in that one a little smaller, just so that it doesn't make these boxes bigger. Okay, so now we know that on September 3rd we have Labor Day. Let's say that by chance you know somebody's birthday. Maybe it's your mom's birthday. You could put mom and then put a birthday clip art in there, and that will remind you, hey, I need to do something for mom for the birthday. And maybe we'll click on, that's kind of a fun picture. Wow, it really messed up my picture. You're an old pro at that. Make it tiny. And maybe we should make mom a little smaller just so that it doesn't make our whole thing. And then hit Enter. Okay, so now I can remember that mom's birthday is on the 28th. Okay, so if there are other dates that you know that have special things happening on those dates, you could fill that in. You might need to make the text smaller on those days just so that you're not making the boxes too big. Then we're going to go File, Save As, and we'll save it your last name calendar. It's not going to let me do that right now, but last name calendar, and turn it in.